Have you ever replayed a single sentence in your head until it felt like a crime? Have you ever planned a conversation 100 times and still walked away wishing you'd said something different? Or stayed awake at night imagining every worst-case scenario, even the ones that make no sense? If that sounds familiar, then you're not broken. You're just stuck in a loop. And today, in the next 10 minutes, I'll show you a method that finally breaks that loop. A method simple enough to use anywhere. Effective enough to quiet your mind in minutes. Let's begin. Overthinking doesn't start loud. It begins like a whisper, a small thought, a hint of doubt. What if I'm wrong? What if this goes badly? What if they judge me? Your brain tries to protect you by predicting problems before they happen. But instead of preparing you, it traps you inside endless possibilities. You're living inside a movie of things that may never happen. And the more you think, the more the mind invents. It's like adding fuel to a fire you're trying to put out. Most people try to fight overthinking with logic. They tell themselves, relax, stop worrying, think positive. But that never works. Because overthinking is not a logic problem. It's an overload problem. Your brain isn't asking for answers. It's asking for space. Before we get to the method, I want you to hear something important. You're not weak for overthinking. You're overwhelmed. And overwhelmed people don't need motivation. They need a reset. The method you're about to learn works because it interrupts the loop, resets your nervous system, and gives your mind a single clear path instead of 100 scattered ones. I call it the Shift Label Narrow method. 3 steps, 10 minutes. Real results. Let's walk through it. Your thoughts are not the first problem. Your body is. When your mind spirals, your heart rate rises, your breathing shortens, and your muscles tighten. The brain interprets this as danger. No amount of positive thinking can override a body stuck in alert mode. So, for 2 minutes, do this. Inhale slowly for 4 seconds. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. This 4 to 2 6 pattern signals your brain. You're safe. You can stand down. Do it 3 to 5 times. You'll feel your chest soften. Your heartbeat slow. Your shoulders drop. What you just did is shift your body from fight or flight to calm and clear. Now your mind is ready for step 2. Overthinking is not your mind being noisy. It's your mind being unclear. When you don't know exactly what's bothering you, your brain generates every possible scenario. That's where panic grows. So, in step 2, you label the problem with one honest sentence. Ask yourself, what exactly am I afraid of right now? Not 10 answers. Not 5, just 1. It could sound like, I'm afraid I'll disappoint someone. I'm afraid people will judge me. I'm afraid I'll fail. I'm afraid I'll make the wrong decision. The moment you name the fear, the spiral loses power. You're not fighting a cloud anymore. You're dealing with something solid. The brain calms down because it finally knows what you're facing. This step alone can cut your overthinking in half. Here's the part that actually changes your life. The brain hates uncertainty. It doesn't need the whole plan. It needs a next step. So instead of asking, what should I do about everything? Ask, what is one small action I can take in the next 10 minutes? If you're worried about work, maybe the next action is sending one email. If you're stressed about a decision, maybe the next action is listing 2 pros and 2 cons. If you're anxious about a conversation, maybe the next action is drafting your first line. You don't need clarity about the entire problem. You just need movement. Taking one step, even a small one, creates momentum. Momentum tells the brain, we're not stuck. And once the brain feels forward motion, the overthinking loop breaks. Remember this. Action kills anxiety faster than reassurance. Not perfect action, not big action, just action. Let's see how this works in a real moment. Imagine you're lying in bed and your mind starts spinning. You're thinking about bills, work, family, deadlines, expectations, everything at once. Step 1. You shift your body. Slow breath in for 4. Hold for 2. Exhale for 6. Your nervous system steadies. Step 2. You label the fear. Maybe the real fear isn't all the tasks. It's, I'm afraid I won't be able to handle what's coming. Now your brain isn't juggling 20 worries. You have one clear sentence, one fear, one target. Step 3. You narrow the next action. And the next action isn't fix everything. It's something simple, like I'll write tomorrow's to-do list. Just 3 tasks, that's it. You do it, you breathe deeper, and the spiral dissolves. This is how you take back control. If you practice this method every day, something surprising happens. Your mind learns to catch the spiral earlier. The fear becomes clearer. Your reaction becomes calmer. Your decisions become simpler. You stop draining your energy on imaginary problems. You begin to trust yourself again. Overthinking doesn't disappear overnight, but you become the one steering the wheel instead of the one hanging on for dear life. With time, your brain forms a new habit. Less thinking, more clarity, more presence. And that changes everything. If you're watching this right now, you're not looking for motivation. You're looking for peace. You're looking for a way to stop your mind from running the show. And you just learned a method that can calm your thoughts in 10 minutes anytime you need it. Shift the body. Label the fear. Narrow the next action. Use it tonight. Use it tomorrow. Use it every time the spiral begins. And if you want more tools to get control of your mind, your habits, and your life, hit the like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs it. Your mind is strong, you just need to guide it. And now you know how.